The squeaky tree you hear is what kept me company all night long. For some reason, it was more comforting to have noise than for there just to be like silence and like rustling with the leaves. So I survived, woohoo! And it wasn't that bad. I think that the anticipation of doing it was way worse because once I was asleep, it was just like any other night, you know, and I can like imagine that I had like tents all around me and stuff. But I fell asleep listening to this podcast. It was really funny and really long. So I woke up and it was already playing in the middle of the night. I woke up. In the middle of the night, I woke up because apparently some sort of rat or something like jumped onto my tent, like onto the side of it, and like hit me in the head, and then it like went. But there's no scratches on my tent or anything, and of course, I like got out to see what was going on. Like I wanted to know what it was. I didn't get out, you know, but I grabbed my light and I was like shining it around, and right on a tiny tree, I saw this like little rat tail and this like little rat like looking over. I don't know, a shrew rat, like thin-tailed squirrel or something. I don't know. But it like climbed halfway up the tree, and then I like flashed it, and then it was like, oh, and then it was out. So, and then like some banging on trees and stuff, but I don't know. I'm not a biologist, so I was not about to start investigating. I was like, well, but fall asleep with the podcast. My friend Pippi Rambo, I texted her because she stealth camps by herself all the time. And I was like, how do you do it? Like, how do you do it and not be just like terrified the whole time? She said that she used to call like somebody on the phone and like just leave it on speakerphone all night, which I think is a really smart idea. I didn't really have great service last night, so I just put a podcast in. And the feeling of satisfaction of doing something at 29 years old for the first time is actually really, really, really big. Like, that was the one thing I was like terrified to do, like panic inducing, like borderline like panic attack. And I was like, you know what, I know I could hike on to Devil's Backbone Brewery and get a ride and like stay there, but guess what, I'm gonna have to do this eventually. If 6 to 8 weeks, I mean, that's a long time. That's like 40 days. So that's at least 40 days. So the chances of me having to camp by myself at least once is a big chance. And I don't want to get stuck like doing unsafe miles or big or small miles because I'm too scared to sleep by myself. So I feel really proud. I feel really proud of myself. There was a break-in. Little bastards. Got nibbled through. Looks like they didn't get in though. Or didn't want to get in. It's nice. Bag is intact, so that's really nice. Aha! Yep. Got into the pistachios. Feels like they ate a fair amount too. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna dry this bag out and then I'll duct tape the holes. There was already holes in it anyway, so I'm not too worried about the waterproofness, but I don't want to spend 20 more bucks on a dry bag to hold food that's just gonna get eaten through. So duct tape it is. At least I have food for the day. That would really suck if it just ate like a little bit of everything. But I don't know. As long as it was a squirrel, then maybe I could still eat it. You little bastard. Yeah, that's right, I said it. I'm right here. Okay, so go on. Just letting you know I'm here. Oh my God. Okay, bear. I'm just gonna walk backwards to where I saw that guy having lunch. Just going to give this thing some space. It hears me, it doesn't care. Doesn't care at all that I am trying to go through. Okay. I am just going to give him as much space as I possibly can. Okay, keep walking away. That is the biggest bear I have seen yet, and it is not even slightly concerned that I saw him. Okay, just going to walk and stay calm. Okay. Holy shit. That is some adrenaline, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Like a freaking adult bear. Not giving an F. I don't know if I should like play music or whistle or something. Didn't seem to care. I know bears don't like John Mayer. Never seen one when I've been playing John Mayer, so maybe if I just keep talking? I don't know. This dude's really killing my 2 miles per hour average for today. Right, so it's about 45 minutes later. So I called Jeff. And just to like put my mind at ease, have somebody to talk to, and sat on the phone for like 30 minutes or so, and he was like, just go over there, maybe it's gone. I was like, I did not hear it run away. You hear a bear run out here. You can hear them run off. He was like, just go over. Just go over there. And just see. Nope. No, he's not gone. He's now on the trail. I'm currently hiking Sobo. If this is any kind of preview into what the Shenandoahs is going to be like, man, I was just wishing that somebody was going to come along
and two people would be able to intimidate the bear. But yeah, no. Not a single person came by in 45 minutes. So I'm once again in a weird vortex and totally wish that my mom was here because she is slower than me and I could have run. I'm just kidding, I wouldn't have done that, but still, just like having another person so you can stand together and be like, scare it off. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that unless I have to. And it's not like it was like walking towards me. I would just holler at it and it didn't even like raise its head or anything. It just didn't care. So 1.4 to the parking lot that way, or 1.4 back up the mountain. Well, trying to turn a little unexpected lemon into some lemonade. This 0.8 is great, it's fine. That freaking 0.5 was jagged, rocky, steep. So I've done 1.4 to the, I almost said to the horse, to the bear. And then I did 1.4 back to the trailhead, and then 1.3 down to the parking lot. So my 20-mile day into Waynesboro has now turned into like an 11-mile day plus 1.4, 2.8, 4.1. 4.1 miles that I've hiked that mean nothing. So frustrating. But the good news, the positive note, is that I get to go into Waynesboro earlier than I expected. I was like sitting there and I was like, I'm gonna seriously have to like punch this bear in the face, because if not, I'm gonna get in at like 9 o'clock, and that's not long enough to resupply, you know, grab like a milkshake and then get back to the trail. So I have to stay somewhere. But if I stay somewhere, I don't want to like get in at 9 o'clock, because then everybody's already asleep. You know, you're trying to like find an outlet, plug in, whatever. So I am treating myself to a stay at Stanimals, and I've heard some really good things. I've heard it's really clean, and to be honest, it's kind of freaking lonely out here. I expected to see another hiker, but I didn't. I saw, well, no, that's not true. I saw some day hikers, and I did see one through hiker today in the morning. He had a 2019 tag on, and we did a little leapfrogging, and then I didn't see him again. So yeah, and even walking back, I haven't seen another hiker, and certainly not last night. That was completely alone, and today I knew I'd be camping alone again, which I'm proud to say I'm willing to do that now, just because I know you're not gonna die. So I'm facing a lot of fears being alone, that's for sure. I just don't know how comfortable I am about taking on a black bear.